so I can bring home the bacon. Brothers front, they say the drop can't flow, but we've been known to do the impossible like Broadway Joe. So sleep if you want, like who will help you get your Z's true. But here's the real scoop. I'm all that and then some, short, dark, and handsome. To show you where I come from, I'm vexed, fuming. I've had it up to here, my days of paying dues are over. Acknowledge me is in there, yeah. Watch the record from the jump street, meaning from the get-go. Sit back, relax, and let yourself go. Don't sweat what you heard, but act like you know. Yes.
Welcome, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, ready to bring you all the action along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. One of the guys we'll be watching out there today is Eric Bledsoe.
Kevin, he has a great knack for blocking shots from the weak side. He can always sense the right moment to leave his man, come over and help, and chase down the shooter.
And another thing I love about him is his willingness to really get in there and mix it up. I mean, to put his body on the line if that's what it's going to take to make a play.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. The feed to Dragic. He dishes it to Morris. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Here's Simmons. Pass to Little for three. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Layup off the pick. And he gets it to go.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Here's Quinn. Morris with the rebound. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Jeff Hornacek. Minimizing steals is one of his big focal points in this game. He said that taking care of the ball and not giving away possessions is something that is paramount to his team's chances for success in this basketball game, guys.
All right, thanks, Doris. I think it's the one thing we were talking about before the broadcast. The defense they're facing always seems to be in a lockdown mode.
Yeah, that's their identity, Kevin, and there's kind of an intimidation factor involved here. They gained their reputation as a defensive club for a reason. They're tough.
Yeah, they really are tough, and they also do a good job of making you uncomfortable and frustrating you a little bit. So you got to keep your poise when you're facing a team as good as this one is defensively.
Now here's Jordan. He feeds it to Simmons. Puts it up from 17. Offensive rebound. Quinn. Count that one.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Dragic kicks to Bledsoe. Feeds it to Morris. Shot from 16. That one a little long.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
And they take the lead. Jordan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
And here's Dragic. There's the screen. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Morris. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, after starting the game 0 for 3, you know he was just desperately looking for that one to fall.
Back to Parker. He kicks it to Simmons. Shoots it. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. Suns trail by 3. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
Now, sometimes offensive rebounds are lucky, but he anticipates and gets to the right spot before the shot goes up.
It's deflected. Plumlee with the steal. Gives him the lead pass. And the jam by Bledsoe. Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Here's Simmons following the score by Phoenix. The shot by Jordan, no good. Suns on offense. Dragic left side. He passes to Bledsoe. And a miss there on the triple. Bledsoe's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Little. Parker inside. Morris is there. Parker's shot is off. And it's Dragic off the drive. Good D by Jordan.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him. Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one. Well, he really anchors their defense. You know, his teammates can lean on him. They know that he's going to be in the right spot. He's so smart, so skilled. Really the complete package at the defensive end of the floor.
And here's another thing I've noticed. You know, sometimes at the defensive end, he'll come out of nowhere to make a play on the ball, blocking a shot from behind when the shooter had no idea he was there.
Now, here's Thomas. The drive by Green. Thomas drills it from outside. Thomas got his first 3 points of the game.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound by the Suns. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Green against Jordan. Green, the pass to Morris. Back to Green. Goes up on the high post. The shot no good. Now here's Jennings. Outside Jordan. It's Matthews on the wing. Outside Curry. Drills the three-pointer.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
And here's Green outside. The shot is off. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Jordan gets it to go. Suns trail by 4. Outside Thomas. They kick it out to Green. A 3-ball. Good. Six seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Jordan outside. Shot is off. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. The away team leading by a point. And we'll be back right after this. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast break.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Suns, we've got Isaiah Thomas. Marcus Morris is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then there's Warren, and it's Green in at the 2-guard spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, Gerald Green was the 18th pick back in 2005, but remember, he fell out of the league for a while, saying, quote, "I took things for granted. I didn't know how to be a pro, but I've learned from my mistakes. I understand now this is not a hobby, this is a job. Now I'm a better professional, a much better player, and I'm all about winning." Kevin?
Nice comeback story, Doris. Nice story. Thank you. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Marcus Morris. Here's Thomas. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Lets it go with a 3. Again, Thomas missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Shot by Roberts, no good.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now Murray. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pavlovich with the bucket.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Now here's Thomas. D right on him. Kicks it to Tolliver. Here's the break. A nice shot by Roberts. Roberts got 5 points in the quarter.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for.
Outside, Green. To the inside. And Plumlee kicks to Warren. 4 on the shot clock. This is to Green. To stop the run. The long distance 3 is buried. Green's got 6 points. Green's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Murray dishes to Jennings. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Right now they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Yeah, they're really starting to put it together offensively, looking to build on this lead.
Outside Thomas. The dish to Green. There's the pass to Plumlee. 6 on the shot clock from 11 feet away. Off the left rim and out. And here's Jennings. Pass to Murray. Shot is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. Plumlee sets the pick for Green. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Green's got 8 points.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Shot by Roberts, no good. Suns trail by 4. Passes it to Warren. 17-foot shot on the way. Here's Pavlovich. Now the feed to Roberts. And the 3-ball is good. He's got 8.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in 3-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
1:57 left here in the second, and that one's good.
He had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Here's Simmons. He dishes it to Quinn. High shot from 10 feet out. Quinn's got his second bucket of the game to go. Suns trail by 7. Now here's Dragic. Pass to Morris. 1:19 left to play in the first half. Back to Dragic. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Bledsoe kicks it to Tucker. He feeds it to Plumlee. He passes to Tucker. Dishes it to Dragic. And here's Bledsoe. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. 58 seconds left to play here in the half.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it.
And that one's good. Simmons.
Well, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
The Suns trailing. Outside Dragic. Feeds to Tucker. Back to Dragic. Shoots the three. Shot is off. Clark, the possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And psychologically, I think that would give them an even bigger edge, Kevin.
And here's Phoenix. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
He kicks it to Morris. Back to Dragic. 1 second left. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And that concludes the first half. The away team, they're up by 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Come on. And now the third quarter about to get going.
Really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for Jordan. He has 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Going forward, I think it'd be a good idea to let him spend a little more time behind the arc. He looks like he has a nice touch from out there.
Oh! Jordan is out there with Parker, and it's Quinn in at the 5. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, the Suns are the talk of the Valley, but that's not all that's going on in Phoenix. USA Basketball is building a huge new $350 million training facility here. The over 10-acre site is scheduled to open in the fall of 2015. And guys, the Suns hoping those superstar players warm up to Phoenix in their time here.
Yeah, that couldn't hurt in free agency. Thanks, Doris. And Parker, here we go. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Suns trail by 9. Bledsoe with it. Here's Morris. And that one hits back iron.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Jordan. Now here's Bledsoe. Tight defense on him. Kicks to Dragic. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Dragic has got 5 now.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Here's Simmons. Back to Parker. The pass to Little from downtown, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Morris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Plumlee sets the pick for Bledsoe. The dish to Morris. Plenty of space. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Morris with the rebound.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Outside Dragic. Pass to Plumlee. Makes it off the glass. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Timeout called, the Suns. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. So put out your best effort as the game wears on, guys.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during a season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
Passes it to Jordan. Money from the wing. Jordan's got 10.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
The feed now to Morris. Shoots from 12. No good.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Parker passes to Simmons. Offline with his 3. Suns trail by 8. Dragic dishes to Morris. Takes the lead pass. And it's slammed in by Plumlee. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Bledsoe outside. He dishes it to Plumlee. Backs down. Oh! Here's Jordan.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Oh.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Oh! Shot clock at 6. They double team Bledsoe. Here's Plumlee, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Curry with them. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Jennings drives in. Can't hit from in close.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Warren sets the pick for Thomas. And Curry pulls it down.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
And Matthews gets it to go.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And one other thing about him that you shouldn't fail to appreciate is the presence and impact he has defensively. He can lock you up and wear you down, and that effect really carries over to the rest of the guys.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Goran Dragic. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And he gets it to go. Now Curry. Back to Parker. Elbow shot. Phoenix grabs the miss. And here is Warren. And so here's Phoenix, 11-point game. Here's Curry with the 3. That's good. Curry's got 6. 16 seconds left in the third. Now Dragic, he's got 5. The 3 from Thomas. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. 6 points for Isaiah Thomas.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The away team, they're up by 11. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. So it's Phoenix now. They trail by 11. Alex Len out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's Green in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Curry with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Pass to Little. And the jumper falls for him.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the lead.
Dragic with it. He feeds it to Thomas from outside the arc. Shot is no good. Now Curry. Matthews into the lane. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Suns trail by 15. Outside Dragic. He passes to Tolliver. Lets the three fly, and that one's good.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
It's like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting, and he wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
And thank you, Doris. And the shot by Warren, no good. Now here's Matthews. And Simmons kicks to Matthews. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Sun squad struggling. And Thomas, here we go. Dishes to Warren. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Gerald Green.
Well, the league is making a push for more transparency with its officiating since last season, and I really think that's the way to go. They're sharing memos with teams and the media. And I think it's a great step, really, because, again, with all of the information and technology available, fans are able to see more and their expectations are higher. And when you can do it at a higher level and to help to get things right, I think transparency is a good thing from the official standpoint. And help people understand how difficult their jobs are and the great job that they do as officials.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Phoenix. It's Dragic with the drive. Feeds it to Tucker. Back to Dragic. They double him with Jordan. Lock at 6. Little. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Phoenix now. Clock is at 3. Morris passes to Dragic. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry. And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Tucker dishes to Dragic. Another miss by Dragic.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yep, I thought so too, Clark.
The drive by Jordan. Here's Parker. Rebound by the Suns. Morris has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Tucker kicks to Thomas. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The pass to Jordan. And And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
And the Suns making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Morris, no good.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
Simmons passes to Parker. Cannot hit, and Phoenix will come the other way. Dragic dishes to Thomas. Back to Dragic. And that one's good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Jordan. He kicks to Quinn. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Dragic. Kicks to Thomas. Inside, Plumlee got a piece of it.
Well, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
And that one's good.
Well, jersey advertising, an idea that had been bandied about for a long while. Last season, in lieu of that, the league tested out advertising on the court apron for the first time, as well as a small ad on the top of the backboards. So the league, of course, always looking for new revenue streams.
1:09 left in the game. Now here's Ennis. He's covered by Matthews. Len kicks to Green. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 to shoot. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time. And Steve, you mentioned the apron advertising. It's only being allowed for locally broadcast games.
And I think that makes sense, Kevin. Viewers probably see it more than they would see stitching on a player's jersey. And I think keeping the ads off the court and the players is a good line to draw.
And it's Phoenix's ball. 15-point game. Ennis misses. And here is Curry. The dish now to Pavlovich. Pass to Matthews. Jacks up a three. Len grabs the board. Outside for Curry. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.
I've been rapping for about 17 years, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head, you know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how I am.